and welcome back to the Gran Turismo Touring Series, where we are at Dragon Trail International Raceway for the 30 minutes of Dragon Trail, presented by our friends over at Doran Racing League. Make sure to follow them on Instagram as well as the Gran Turismo Online League Instagram. And now let's go down to the grid for your Mets Painting Grid Walk. What a beautiful raceway here today at Dragon Trail International Raceway. The mountains make a glorious backdrop for this raceway, as some of the best drivers will take on this, the beach in the background. But let's take a look at our Mets Paintings Grid Walk. Starting up front is Trevor Levine. He was your last week's winner at Laguna Seca. He won the pole for today's race. Look for him to run up front in that Jaguar really fast, and he's currently sitting fourth in the standings, so look for him to be making some moves today. Have a pretty good strategy, trying to copy what he did last week. Worked out really well, so let's see how that does for him. Rolling off second is Rashad Metz in the number 24. Lots of sponsors car. Had a very good run last week, ended up finishing second at Laguna Seca. Says that his strategy was a little bit off, seemed like it was a little bit too slow, so he's going to change his pit strategy this race. He wants to race a little bit more aggressively to try to keep up front and stay with that Jaguar of Trevor Levine. Thinks that he has a really good car today, so look for him to be up front towards the end of this thing. And rolling off third is your points leader, Donnie Wu, in the number 16 Castro car. He won the season opener of the Hudson Memorial 125 at Northern Iowa Speedway, and grabbed a podium last week at Laguna Seca, finishing third. So 2 good points finishes in a row. He's looking to grow that lead, and let's see if he can get him a win today. And rolling off fourth is Miles Johnson. An excellent starting position for Miles Johnson. His best qualifying effort of the season so far here at Dragon Trail. And what a special scheme he's running. The Doran Sweepstakes. Go to the Gran Turismo Online League on Instagram. Make sure to follow them, and your name here, you in these sweepstakes, all you had to do is follow Doran Racing on Instagram. Send us a screenshot proof, and you will have a chance to have your name on the door of Miles Johnson's race car in an upcoming Gran Turismo Touring Series race. So look forward to that. Miles Johnson, he's rolling off fourth today. He's had a little bit slow strategy last week. He said last week at Laguna Seca, he said it was just way too slow. We went with hard tires, very lean. This time we're going to try to be more aggressive to stay up front. Going to try to run some medium tires in middle of the road for the fuel consumption. So let's see how that turns out for him there. Rolling off, he in the 5th position. We have Peganex in this golden Porsche. Peganex made a couple starts last year, lots of starts actually, in the GTO Weekly Series. Almost won a couple. His best finish was second place. This is his first start in the Touring Series, qualified 5th. So let's look for him and see how good he can do today in his first Touring Series start. Rolling off 6th, not the best starting position for Javen Tucker. Javen Tucker, he failed to make last race. He wasn't able to make it last to Laguna Seca, but he is Javen Tucker. He's here for this race. Not the best qualifying effort, but look for him to be one up front. He had some good strategy here, so look for him to be a threat at the end of the race. And rolling off 7th, you have Jalen Connor in this golden Ford GT. First time ever coming to the track, and second start here in the GTO Online Touring Series. So let's see how he can do here at Dragon Trail. Rolling off 7th. He picked up a 6th place finish in his first start in the Laguna Seca last week. So let's see how he can do, the rookie. And that is your Mets Paintings Grid Walk. A lot of good racers here. Let's go race in 30 minutes. Presented by Doran Racing. This is going to be a fun one. A lot of drivers. This is a very difficult yet fun track. Look for them. Looks for there to be trouble in the chicane. A very tight chicane coming into the final turn. Lots of drivers. Let's see how much trouble they have there. And let's not keep you waiting any longer. Let's get this one going. And they're lined up, ready to go. And they are off. The green flag is out. We are racing here at Dragon Trail. 3-4 wide in the back of the pack. Let's see how they can do going into turn 1. Rashad Metz gets out to an early lead going into the first corner. Still 3-4 wide in the back of the pack. Let's see how they go in turn 1. Into S's. Oh, and Jalen Connor goes for a spin there. Early. What a tough break for him. He's still going to be able to get back up at a pace. Tight. All the leaders underneath the blanket here. Trevor Levine trying to get past Rashad Metz in the 24 car. Paganex worked his way up into third. What a great start for him. Ito Nito's in the 4th spot. And Miles Johnson currently racing hard side by side here. Will Donnie Wu be able to get past the 06 car? 06 car is going for a little bit less aggressive strategy, so he should be able to get past here easy, and he's going to do it in this turn right here. Almost side by side here. Let's see how your leaders get through the chicane. Here we go through that tight chicane we were talking about. Lots of problems arise through here. Oh, into the wall goes Rashad Metz. Oh, sideways. Paganex almost spins, and Miles Johnson spins out. Trouble for all of your front runners as Jalen Connor barely sweeps past. Trevor Levine picks up the lead after everyone's misfortune. Almost every single driver had trouble through that chicane. And Trevor Levine's going to come off the final turn to lead your 4th lap. Drivers starting to get settled in here after the first lap. Still a lot of racing left. Rashad Metz trying to track back down the Jaguar of Trevor Levine. Don't count out Javen Tucker. Javen Tucker moved all the way up to 3rd. Oh, way off track goes Rashad Metz. And he almost, what a save by Rashad Metz. A beautiful save. We got to watch that one again. Gets, here it coming to this turn. This is a flat out turn, maybe a light lift here. He gets into the rumble strip in the grass. This sends his car way off the track. But look at this. Drifts it through the turn. He is going to lose a spot there to Javen Tucker. No, he's not actually. But what a beautiful save. Hats off. What a drive there. Let's see if Javen Tucker will be able to get past Rashad Metz here. And YouTube. And Donnie Wu is racing hard here with Paganex for the 4th spot. Oh, but side by side for 2nd place. No room. Rashad not giving him any room. Side by side, bumper to bumper now. A little nudge there. Javen Tucker is going to be able to get past, though. Here we go into the chicane. All these drivers had trouble last lap. Let's see if they'll be able to make it through here cleanly this one. And, oh, really loose moment there. It's a 24 car all over the place. Rashad Metz barely able to hang on to it. Gonna lose some ground though. See if he'll be able to make it back up. Donnie Wu still racing hard for Paganex. Sideways coming out of the final turn, trying to get the power down. And the battle for 2nd place is heating up. Trevor Levine is loving to see these two battle. He wants to get off to an early lead. Let's see what kind of pit strategy these drivers are coming up with. Go through the S's nose to tail. Oh, swapping positions. Oh, using all the rumble strip there. Gonna lose a little bit of ground. Never mind, they're side by side. Here they go down the straightaway. Will they be both in the grass? Rashad Metz has his preferred lane. Now here goes Javen Tucker. Oh man, he's able to complete the pass. What a move here. Some good racing between these two. And we have a spin in the back of the pack. Miles Johnson and Jalen Connor racing really hard here. Let's see what happened here. Racing for that 6th spot. Oh, Miles Johnson sent it to the inside of Sent it to the inside of let's go the in-car Miles Johnson. Miles Johnson, yeah, he committed. Miles Johnson committed to the bottom lane, and it looks like he got a little bit loose, but then Jalen Connor tried to cut down in there last minute. Unfortunate for both of these drivers. Yeah, just a racing incident there. But it looks like Jalen Connor's going to retire after that heavy contact there. Side by side here for the second spot. Rashad Metz moves up into second place. Here they go through the chicane, getting the bumper from Javen Tucker. Oh, they both get really loose there. What a battle between these two here in the early stages of this race. Trevor Levine still holding on to about a 5 or 6 car length lead over second place for Rashad Metz. Rashad Metz he's starting to pull away here from Javen Tucker, that third spot. Donnie Wu in a distant fourth place. A little whiles behind these four. A little further back, yeah, Peganex and Miles Johnson bringing up the back after those unfortunate turn of events to start off the race for him. Tough breaks. And it looks like Rashad Metz is starting to gain a little bit of ground here on the leader. Big moment there for Javen Tucker here. Rashad Metz definitely making up some ground here on your leader. Will he want to push it early and try to get past Trevor Levine for the track position, or will he lay back and try to save his stuff for later in the race to maybe set up a long-range pit strategy or a long-race pit strategy? Only about 5 minutes into this 30-minute race. Through the chicane. Rashad Metz lost a lot of ground there through the chicane. Oh, and Peganex, big moment there for the 5th spot. Not that best of exit. Oh, and that exit of that turn really got really loose. Rashad Metz going to be able to close in on Trevor Levine and that Jaguar. Rashad Metz still looking for his first win of the season here in the GTO Touring Series. He won 5 times in the weekly series, got the Rookie of the Year award, finishing 4th in the standings. So look for him to be, he's currently sitting second in the point standings right now, only 10 points behind Donnie Wu. So right now, if the race finished as is, they would be tied for the lead. Big moment there again, not that good of an entry. We ran 2. This is our 3rd race, and our 2 races so far have produced 2 different winners with Donnie Wu and Trevor Levine. Another big moment there, a little bit of hard contact with the wall. Maybe Rashad Metz trying to push it a little bit too hard, too early. Making some mistakes here. Hopefully he can get all the mistakes out early in the race. And it looks like Trevor Levine is going to drag Rashad Metz on the pit lane. Our 2 leaders pit, bullet drag, and Javen Tucker come in as well. Will YouTube Donnie come with them? YouTube Donnie opts to stay out. A little bit of a strategy move here. Donnie Wu's your new leader. Rashad Metz Javen Tucker and Trevor Levine all on pit road. Peganex is gonna drag on the pit road too. He's on super soft tires. You can definitely tell that those tires of Donnie Wu are a little bit worn. And what a great pit stop there by Rashad Metz. Got him the lead here. Good pit stop by his team. Looks like Miles Johnson is going to stay out of the pits to get past Peganex for that 5th spot. He will most likely be coming to pit lane within the next couple laps. Oh, and the grass, both of them nose to tail here for the lead. Trevor Levine been fast all season. What a race car driver. Sean Metz going to gain about a half a car length there, but Trevor Levine is still right with him, just waiting for him to make a mistake. They go through the chicane. Ooh, Trevor Levine slides out, getting to the wall. And here comes your leader, Donnie Wu, into the pits. Bring that number 16 Castro car to the pit lane, get 4 fresh tires. And the leaders will come around to inherit the lead here. Rashad Metz gains back the lead. Let's see where Donnie Wu will come out. It's looking like he's going to come out in 4th place. The next driver back is Miles Johnson in that 5th spot. And it looks like Miles Johnson is going to bring it to pit road. A lot of drivers. Miles Johnson is saying that the mediums after a couple laps get really slick. Slides a lot, almost worse than hard tires here. So he looks like he's going to come in and probably most likely get a softer compound tire. A little bit more aggressive tire. But a lot of drivers saying that the medium tires here get really slick after a couple laps and have a very bad fall off on them. Good battle here for the lead. Donnie Wu's going to come out in 4th spot. Miles Johnson exiting the pit lane in the 6th spot. Nose tail through the chicane. Both get loose. Just about a car length separating the 1st and 2nd cars. They've been battling hard for the first 7 laps of this race. Trevor Levine going to close right in on the bumper of the number 24 car. Let's see how Rashad Metz can defend him. Will he take a defensive line going into the first corner? Trevor Levine gains a good bit of ground there coming off of that 2nd turn. Javen Tucker starting to close on the leaders. Oh, giving them the bumper a little bit. They both get loose. Javen Tucker starting to close in on these leaders. It's because they're battling so hard. Nose to tail. More contact. Will he get on the bumper coming to this turn, or will he try to make a pass? He's looking. He's right there with putting the pressure on Rashad Metz. Metz cannot make any mistakes here if he wants to keep this lead. But how hard will these drivers push as Javen Tucker is closing in fast on these two? Through the chicane, nose to tail. Oh, Rashad Metz. Oh, and Javen Tucker goes for a spin in the chicane. Tough break for him. Oh, but here goes Trevor Levine to the inside in the final turn. And he slides up in front of Rashad Metz. He completes the pass, but here comes Rashad Metz, and he can't get back to the outside of him. And Donnie Wu's going to come to take the third place spot after that spin by Javen Tucker. Looks like Javen Tucker's still going to be able to hold on to fourth, though. As Peg and X and Miles Johnson are too far back to claim that spot. How hard will Rashad Metz try to push to get back into that lead position, or will he just ride here until the next pit cycle? And it looks like Rashad Metz losing a lot of ground now. And here we go. Looks like we have a nice race here for third place. Javen Tucker's caught back up to Donnie Wu here. Oh, big slide there. Almost like that number 99 of Javen Tucker's been really losing that corner about every time, every lap. Through the chicane. Trevor Levine is really loose. Rashad Metz going to gain a little bit of ground there. All over the bumper of that 08 Jaguar. Oh, he touches a mid-turn. Not going to be able to get there, though. What a great battle. Oh, Rashad Metz, take it out. Way! And he's going to complete the pass on the straightaway. What a run he had out of that final turn. Rashad Metz takes the lead once again. But Trevor Levine saying not so fast. He's going to try to get back to him. How hard will these drivers push? And it looks like Javen Tucker has brought his number 99 car on the pit lane here on lap 10. Most likely the drivers will try to two-stop this race. The race at Laguna Seca last week, we were able to one-stop it if you really went for that strategy, but it looks like they're going to try to two or three stop this race. And those fresh tires on Javen Tucker will most likely start catching the field, so you'll probably see our leaders start coming to pit road for the second stops of the day here within the next couple laps. Through the chicane, the death chicane as it's called by many drivers. Oh, and that's the reason right there why it's called the death chicane, that harsh curb coming out of the second turn of the chicane really upsets the car if you hit it the wrong way. Rashad Metz still going to barely be able to hold on here. They're going to stay out again. Let's see when they start to pit past the halfway mark in this race. Under 15 minutes remaining. Oh, Trevor Levine almost wanting to look to the inside. He couldn't get there. To tail here through the S's again. Rashad Metz gets really loose on entry there. It's going to allow Trevor Levine to get right up to his bumper here. These two are putting on a show tonight. Trevor Levine going to look to the inside, side by side going to the turn. Rashad Metz going to have to give it up. Will he fight back on the outside? He does fight back on the outside. Will they sort it out before they get to the chicane? Yeah. Trevor Levine just going to tuck in behind him. What a show these two are putting on tonight. mostly spread out throughout the rest of the pack due to the various pit strategies. And Rashad Metz is going to go to pit lane. And it looks like Trevor Levine is going to stay out. Rashad Metz kind of tricked him. Rashad Metz is going to bring that number 24 Corvette to the pit crew. Get some 4 fresh tires. Now, how will this strategy come out in the end? We'll see how much gas he will take, or how much fuel he will take here. Allows Donnie Wu to take up that second spot. And Trevor Levine takes up the lead now. Rashad Metz taking a full tank of gas and some fresh soft tires. See how hard he can push here. With about under 10 laps remaining, or under 10 minutes, sorry. And Peganex is going to pit out of that 5th spot too. He's been running super soft this entire race. Surprising strategy by him, and Miles Johnson is going to come to pit road as well. Miles Johnson forgot to take fuel during that pit cycle and took the wrong compound. He did not want to take super soft compound tires. So Miles Johnson's most likely going to have to come back to pit road again. Tough break for him. So let's see if Trevor Levine will come to pit road. Yes, he is. He's going to dive onto pit lane this time. Let's see how this comes out with Donnie Wu coming off the final turn. Donnie Wu will most likely pit this time as well. Donnie Wu actually staying out again. Donnie Wu was your new leader here with under 10 minutes remaining. Rashad Metz going to come off. Will Donnie Wu come out in front of Rashad Metz? No, Rashad Metz is going to get past him. Looks like Trevor Levine is going to be able to squeeze out just in front of Javen Tucker in the 3rd spot, right behind Rashad Metz. These two battling right here will most likely become the battle for your lead unless Donnie Wu's strategy will pay off in the end. He has a decent lead over the rest of them, but he's still most likely not going to come out in the lead if he pits, depending on how long he stays out, because he's losing a lot of time with those fresh tires. Miles Johnson ducks on the pit lane again, going to get some fuel this time and the correct tire compound, hopefully. One thing that's cool about this track, you got the mountains in the background, but the beach is alive with spectators, and the yachts are parked along. It's a beautiful racetrack. Ocean on one side, mountains in the background, and let me tell you, this place can put on a show, as we have seen here. And it looks like Rashad Metz and Trevor Levine are battling it yet again. Will Donnie Wu come to pit lane? He's going to stay out another lap. See how this strategy pulls out, because he's losing time to these two on fresh tires. What a battle. We've been saying over and over again all race between these two. A great battle between Trevor Levine and Rashad Metz. Trevor Levine looking for his 2nd win in a row. Rashad Metz looking for his 1st win of the season. A bunch of talent between these two drivers. tail through the S's here, and then a car length of each other as it has been this entire race. Let's see if the leader, Donnie Wu, decides to go to pit lane this time. And it looks like Donnie Wu is going to make the sharp right-hand turn on the pit road. He's going to bring that car into his two, but where will Trevor Levine and Rashad Metz come out? And Trevor Levine is going to inherit the lead, and Rashad Metz will come up into second. Rashad Metz a little bit farther back, lost a lot of time to Trevor Levine. Let's see, will he be able to get out in front of Yito Nito or Javen Tugger? And yes, he does. Donnie Wu is going to come up into the third spot. He has some super soft tires on. It looks like he's going to go power mode. We're close to it. See how much fuel he has left, but he's got a lot fresher tires and a lot softer tires than the leaders. So will he be able to run down these two up for the lead? Trevor Levine off to a very comfortable lead here with under 5 minutes remaining in this race. So about 2 or 3 laps to go here. Field mostly spread out now due to the varying pit strategies. Let's go with an onboard camera. Here we are with the helmet cam for Trevor Levine. See how much it upsets the car there, hitting those rumble strips there. Really hard turn. Downshift mid-turn in order to get a good run off. Going to the first set of S's, 2 turns. Oh, a little bit wide there. Sun starting to set out here on this racetrack. Goes through the S's. Almost fly out through there. Rashad Metz having to do a lot more lifting through the chicane. Costs some more time lost. Pegnax might be having a problem there in that gold Porsche. Slowed way down, way off pace. Miles Johnson's gaining a lot of time, but I doubt that he's going to be able to get there due to those problems on pit lane that he had. Under 2 minutes to go. The next lap will most likely be the last lap of the race. And it looks like Trevor Levine most likely has this one won if he makes no mistake. Rashad Metz about 7 to 8 seconds back from the leader. So unless a massive mistake is made by Trevor Levine, then he has won his second race in a row. And if the race ends right now, it will actually be the same podium that we had last week at Laguna Seca. And he's stopping on the front stretch. Trevor Levine is going to try to let the timer run out, but Rashad Metz is just going to keep going and go past. Now this is the final lap. Trevor Levine is handed over the lead to Rashad Metz. The timer goes out on YouTube, or Donnie Wu, he's going to finish in third. But the timer did not go out in time for that to be the final lap. So he still has one more to go. And this hands over the lead to Rashad Metz. What a turn of events here. Rashad Metz now with a large margin over Trevor Levine. Will Trevor Levine be able to catch back up? Guess Trevor Levine thought he could stop on the front stretch, wait for the timer to go down, making that the last lap, and then all he would have to do is go the couple feet over the finish line to win the race. But no, the timer still had a couple seconds on it. What a turn of events here. Oh, big slide out of Rashad Metz. Trevor Levine almost does the same. Will he be able to get back to him through the chicane for one last time? Will he be able to get there? Will Trevor Levine be able to get there in the final turn? He tries to. He's not going to be able to get there. Rashad Metz comes off the final turn. Rashad Metz wins his first race of the season here at Dragon Trail. What a great race today. He wins his first race. What an excellent race we had here today. Congratulations to Rashad Metz and the entire team. What a turn of events we had there at the end. And we will see you next week for the Gran Turismo Online Touring Series, where we will be Circuit de Spa for 30 minutes of Spa, which might be a rain race, which is to be decided. But what a great race we had tonight. Thanks for watching. See you next time.